Hello guys, I am back again. So, you might have already heard of Sprite Lab, which I taught you for a little bit. But now, you're going to get started on something new called PlayLab, which is a very powerful workspace that allows you to create beautiful animations with just a few blocks of code. Notice that blocks that you connect under the when run block will make things happen as soon as you hit the run button. See? A bird in a background. But that's pretty boring. We want to make our program look interactive. To make our program interactive when someone plays with it, you're going to use events. Events are those green blocks in your workspace. The appropriate event handler is triggered when a user presses a key, taps, or clicks on an actor, or when one actor touches another actor. You might need to make the other actor to make the when touches block so that you could have the bird and the squirrel when they touch each other. Also, you have to make the squirrel interactive too, not just the bird. So you will need to drag out two of these blocks if you want to make both of them move up. But then you have to do 3 more of these to make them move in all 4 directions. It's a big clitter-clatter out there. Notice that event blocks do not connect under the when run block, so it's okay to just leave them off to the side or clitter-clatter around. In fact, just like the when run block, the when events make little programs of their own. You can click the direction that you want by clicking on the drop-down menu and clicking on the arrow. So that way, your sprites could move in the right direction. The move block will make your actors move. In other words, your program will start to look even more interactive than you thought it would. Make sure it's the right direction. Otherwise, it won't make common sense. Get it? Then, we need to make the actors move to the left. And don't forget right. Right's the last one. So the bird and the squirrel. It's a lot of hard work, but unfortunately, this is very common in PlayLab, and we have to do all this work. But don't worry, we will be able to learn and have fun with each other. Now, you need one last event block when the squirrel is touched. You could have it either say a specific phrase or click on a different one, or you could even make the squirrel say anything you want. For example, in this sentence, the squirrel is about to say, "I love you so much, bird," when I click on him. When we are coping with events, we are telling the computer to wait for something to happen and then react right away. Don't forget to add commas or any grammar errors you might be working with. Oops, that's not right. That means we have to add double R's instead of double E's, like we wanted. If you want to, you can put an exclamation mark to stand out their speech. Now, the event blocks should make the program look like this. If it doesn't, you might have done something wrong. Or you must have clicked on the bird first and then the squirrel. The squirrel needs to say, "I love you so much, bird," and then the bird should fake the squirrel, instead of vice versa. If the program is running right, it should really look like this. These event blocks make our actors touchable so that we could click on them and something would happen. Now, we are going to make our actor vanish when the bird runs into the squirrel. We need to vanish the squirrel, and we could play a sound. Click the drop-down menu and select a sound you would want. Any sound you pick. Or you could pick a random sound every time when you hit run. Here is the boing sound. And I don't know what that sound is. And another one. So you see, sounds could also be very powerful in PlayLab. Pretty much everything is. Loop blocks, wait 1 second blocks, score a point blocks. You have 100% control of the actors. Play sounds, score points, make actors go fast or slow, and even more with just the powerful blocks you could make. Take your time and think carefully about how you want your true final PlayLab project to be. Once you're finished, you would have something very beautiful that you would like to save and share with your friends and family. Then you could do a test run to see if everything moves slowly. Not slowly. If everything moves smoothly. Because if everything moves slowly, that's weird. If something does not turn out right, like this block, which is not supposed to happen, or if you have ideas for improvement, drag them over here. You could also set the background when something happens as well. For example, when the bird runs into the squirrel, we could make it a rainbow background instead of a hardcore background. It's still a hardcore background, but once the squirrel is able to meet with the bird, aha! Now your program could be even more interactive by changing backgrounds. With this type of new information, you could also learn this. Wow! Diagonally! Like I said, take your time and think about how you want this to go. You could make a royal battle with events, or you could just basically make a whole bunch of animals that tell them whatever you want to do. Again, don't rush, take your time, and think about the PlayLab project you're going to be making. So, now it's your turn. What are you going to create? I'll see you later.